Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Pod But Make It Fashion. My name is Dennis.
And my name is Sander, and we are talking today about episode 9 of cycle 6 of America's Next Top Model. The episode name is The Girl Who Is a Model, Not a Masseuse.
Okay.
Furonda.
Little finger.
Yeah, the finger massage.
Finger. Oh, that sounds weird. A finger massage.
A finger massage from Furonda.
I can tell that this episode starts with the most... I can't find the word. The most shocking thing of the whole episode.
And it is?
That Nana becomes friends with Jade.
Ah, yeah.
And then
the only thing.
It's the only it's the only interesting thing that happens in this whole episode. It's because it's like, this is a very boring episode.
Yeah, in my head it was also nice. I was like, ooh, we go abroad now, blah, blah. We see Sutan, Ty Ty Baby, but not a lot happened. No. But there were a few nice quotes.
We want drama.
We wanted drums.
And there was no drama. Jade, why are you being kind to everyone? What's wrong? What's happening?
Oh, first you're hating on Jade because she's a bitch, and now she's too kind.
I still don't like her, really. I'm sorry.
But you're now like, if you're this person, be the bitch.
I'm just going towards one person who I know can stir up drama because she has done so in the past. So,
but we saw in the preview of the next episode.
Maybe, but no, that's not where we are.
Rub Johnny the wrong
But yeah,
way.
so the shocking thing of this whole episode starts in the first minute where Nana's like, Jade is my friend. Okay, well, good for you. And I honestly, I was like, that was my reaction. I was like, okay, well.
Yeah, but did you not see like another time when they would win challenges, they would pick each other.
Yeah, I pick sometimes people too, but they're not my friends. No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
In that house, you would pick your friends.
Yeah, but yeah, I was a little bit surprised because I'm like, they say it themselves as well that like we're very opposite, but I don't know. Well, do you know what? Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, and we also talk a little bit about, well, we don't talk, but in the episode it starts with Danielle, who's like, yeah, I have to close my gap. That sounds weird, sorry.
Yeah, the gap between her teeth.
Yeah, I should have added that part.
I should close my gap. Close your legs, or married man.
You know, in London, they used to have this underwear, mind the gap, for ladies.
Really?
Yeah, because in London, you have in the subway or
mind
metro,
the gap.
and they mind the gap.
Yeah.
And they had like, but never mind. But Danielle, she's like, should I close it? Should I not let it be closed or whatever? And I kind of get the hesitation.
Me too.
And she does it later on as well, so we'll come back to it.
We'll come back to that, yeah. Yeah, but you're like, I don't want to lose this opportunity, but also like, this is like something permanent. It's not like I cut my hair and it can grow back. Like, of course, it's not, not permanent. It's like a tattoo or nothing. I don't know. It's
a little bit more.
It's a big thing.
It's a little more invasive. It's not something. It's not like, as you said, oh, my hair will grow back, which will probably happen to you, Sarah, because that hairdo, I'm so sorry what they did to you.
When you see a flashback, Sarah looks so much better with the long hair.
I'm really like, what were they thinking? But no, with the gap, I get the whole struggle, but we'll get back to that. Because they get thrown into media training.
Yes, I wrote down a name finally again. They have like a big, I don't know, like a big lesson, quick lesson.
Yeah.
I mean big, a quick lesson from Rachel McAllister, who gives them tips like, hey, you have to be always positive, blah, 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 like
assume the worst. They're gonna ask the worst questions.
Yeah.
The ones you don't want to answer.
Which they did in the end, because then enter George Wayne, and he was out to get these girls.
Did he though?
No, actually, he was just
mean.
Yeah, like a moody bitch.
Because I think, he was just calling certain things out. Like, oh, you're nice. Well, you don't look nice.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you're a good interviewer, you know how to get things, and then they will say stuff. But maybe
it was just a bit bitchy. That's it.
Yeah, like I think that's not interviewing. That's just being mean.
And also, I didn't really care about how the girls did, because this will never happen in the real world. And they will never get a big interview anyway, because no one who wins will be like the next Tyra Banks. But it's like a bit like whatever. I think they all did okay. Jade calling herself exotic biracial butterfly. I love it.
Actually, I was surprised because the Nana one.
Yeah,
I thought Furonda did better.
Yeah, well, he was like making fun, like not of Furonda, but with her, like rah, like that, right? Yeah, Furonda was going with it.
Actually, I was like, I also didn't understand why they didn't let Furonda win, because I was like, you're doing Tyra.
Going crazy.
She was just going with the flow a little bit, but she didn't. it wasn't awkward or anything. I don't know what they showed. I was like, I didn't understand why they didn't pick Furonda.
Yeah, because she was playing with him instead of that he was making fun of her, because she was playing along. Like, I see what you're doing here, and I'm going to play along with you. Yeah, I think so too. Like, Furonda did good.
She was kind of like, in my opinion, taking a piss at him, because like he was trying to take the piss out of her, and then she was like, well, if you're gonna do that, fine, but I'm gonna do it with you. But not saying things to him, but just like, oh, you think I'm crazy? Well, let me show you crazy. Yeah, kind of like that, where it didn't got any meaning anymore, because it was just like, now it's funny or something, or not even funny. It's just it didn't became like, it's kind of like someone's trying to tease you, but you don't care, and then the tease isn't effective anymore. And this was kind of like, I felt like the same thing.
But maybe they let Nana win for a bigger shock value for later in the episode during elimination.
Yeah, could be, but I don't know. I found it weird, but Nana wins, and she gets a nice little spa treatment, and she gets to pick a friend, which is Jade.
Jade.
And the other girls, they have to serve them.
Yeah, but that will happen when later on.
Because first we come back to Danielle.
Yeah,
who was still like in doubt. What should I do with the gap? And I think Joni actually, she says something really, I don't want to say supportive, but like, I think she has some good insights on it of like, you don't have to do it. Like, if you don't want to do it, just don't do it.
And I don't think she said it in a way like, don't do it because I want you out of the house. Because she sincerely said, like, I don't want you to go home. And I really believe that. I think they are close. But they afterwards, Joni said that they were close in the house. And I think that she really did it from a friend perspective. Not like, then that bitch is gone.
No, and it was more of like, not letting Danielle go over her own limits, of being like, do it because you want to. But then I get Danielle's doubt, but I think it was a good thing that she then called with her mom. Yeah. And then her mom said to her, like, well, girl, if you're going to be in this industry, you're going to have to change a lot of things. That's just the industry. And I was like, fair point, mama.
Made a little reference to Cassandra.
Yes.
Remember that girl from Texas?
Yes!
She didn't get a haircut and she was out.
And that is very true. And I also think that Danielle also understands, like, okay, if I want to be in this business, I have to make certain sacrifices. Yeah. This is a nice little startup to get into the industry, I think. I don't know if it's actually true, because you know more about that than me.
But maybe back then you still thought that.
Yeah, but even if you don't really get into Vogue or whatever, it can start a kind of modeling.
Yeah, but something. Also what I hear from old contestants, that it also was something that worked against them. Like, you're from America's Next Top Model? No, we don't work with those girls. So, but that's, of course, you don't know that when you're in a competition, but I think that you find out later. In hindsight. You also had that. You had that. So, yeah, in hindsight. So, but I think, I mean, I understand that because she decides to do it. Yeah. Which I understand. But what the funny thing is, Tyra, Tyra never really publicly addressed a lot of things in the top model world. She made it more like, oh, I'm regretting some things I did, but not like something specific. Yeah. But apparently she did make an official statement about this, like, I shouldn't have pushed that girl to close her gap. Yeah. Maybe because she was called out on it by, widening one later on. But this is one of the few times that Tyra really, apparently, I didn't read it, but I heard it somewhere, that she made a public statement like, what I did with Danielle, I shouldn't have gone to take it that far. Yeah. Which is true.
True.
Yeah.
It's true.
I mean, because what it is now, that they didn't even like put something next to the teeth. They put like a whole veneer on top of it or something, right? Yeah. So they really scraped off. I don't know. It was kind of a big thing.
Yeah, and I was also thinking, like, in the way of Joni, I kind of get it, because it was a really big change. But with this, I'm like, I don't know.
But with Joni, since she does it, her teeth look better, but her smile looks a bit more forced, like as if she cannot open her mouth. Or is it because it's new?
No, but Joni, I don't think I think she probably learned not to smile.
Yeah, that she always had those forced teeth, and now it looks more weird because she has beautiful teeth underneath.
No, it's more of like when she had the teeth, she learned not to smile to cover up her teeth.
Yeah, but it looks different than before. That's what I mean. Yeah, like when she had her old teeth.
Yeah, that makes sense, because now when she has to smile, but she never did that before because she doesn't have that tooth anymore.
Yeah, it looks a bit weird with her, but
uncomfortably. Yeah. But no, if you were Danielle,
so hard. Yeah, well, I would do the same. I guess I would call my mom, and my mom would be, I don't know what she would say. I don't know, but I think I would listen to that advice, because I would also be like, what the fuck? What if I come home and everyone is like, what? You close your gap? What the fuck? But I think I would do it. Yeah, I have a little gap in my teeth, so, and I would be okay with it getting closed. But I don't know how
a gap in your teeth.
Yeah, a little bit. Not as big. No, by far. Maybe what Danielle has now. I have. No? Yeah. And it did look good in the end, right? They did it well. Yeah,
it looked very nice.
Because it was a big gap that she had. It was super funny and quirky and cute, but I understand from a modeling perspective, especially if you do commercial things where you have to smile, it is... You really then as a client you really have to choose for those teeth. It's not very It's not very basic. It's like, okay, then we go for the girl with the teeth.
I wonder how much CoverGirl had to say about this.
Yeah, maybe a lot.
Oh well, we'll never know, and that's good. Sometimes some things you should never know. It's fine.
Yeah.
We also have another girl with a problem because Sarah, she really wants it, but apparently doesn't come across because also with that George something, what was his name?
Oh, George Wayne.
He also said to Sarah, like, yeah, it didn't come across like you really wanted it.
Yeah, because she was found in the mall. She was not really working for it, blah, blah, blah.
Well, I get it, though.
That she's doubting about it, or that it comes across like that?
Yeah. Because, I just want to be like this, and yeah. If you look at Furonda, for example, she's like, yeah, let's go.
Oh, Furonda is full of spark.
There's no coming from Sarah, and I think... She's trying to, and she does that later on in the episode as well, a little bit during the challenge of the judging challenge, where she tries to talk herself into something, but not with charm or personality or like a little spark. Yeah, let's call it that. But just like with the things she says, but that's not enough.
Or maybe she is less eager to go for it as the other girls, right? It could be true.
Well, she wants it. She says so. That's her doubt. She's like, I'm getting frustrated that it doesn't come across. Whereas I really want to show them that I want it, even though I got picked up.
Even in wanting it, there's of course different degrees. You know what I mean? Like,
I know.
There are girls who are fighting for their lives for this, and other girls are like, I want it.
Yeah, but
I just want to win.
Molly Sue also wanted it, but she didn't know how to show it.
No, that's true.
Yeah. So, and I think this is kind of like a little bit of the same thing but I'm not sure if Sarah actually understands what she is doing. And like, if she would look back, can she then say, "Oh, yeah, now I see it"? Or, excuse me, if she looks back on it and would say, "Oh no, I don't understand what they're saying."
Yeah. But in her defense, she had like one of the ugliest makeovers, and she did moan about it in the beginning, but she took it like a champ in the end.
Yeah.
You never hear her complain about it anymore, while she still looks ridiculous with it. I mean, not ridiculous. She's a beautiful girl, and I like her look. But when you see her with her old hair, it looks so good.
It's not flattering.
No, it's not flattering. And she has all the rights to be like, what the fuck did these guys do to me? But she doesn't. She sucks it up and she goes with it.
Yeah, but it doesn't really show like she wants it.
No, I understand that people think it, and I also understand for her it's frustrating because some people are just a bit more like la la, lay back, whatever. Like with Molly Sue, what you say.
And what do you think about the announcement that they go to Thailand?
I love it that Sutan is there. Ty Ty Baby, Tyra Banks.
Ty Ty Baby.
Ty Ty Baby. And then Tyra comes in. The real Tyra comes in.
I'm the real Tyra.
Yeah, I'm a real Ty Ty Baby. The only way to settle this is by going to Thailand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I find it funny. Like, Thailand is like so different from all the other locations they've been to. Like, last season it was London. It's so much more like, this is of course not a Western country. So it's, I mean, the shoots can be very interesting, like what they do this week, that they can really do something with the location.
Yeah, I'm just like, what the hell is Thailand to do with fashion?
Apparently, what did Tyra say? That there's like Bangkok Fashion Week or something?
Yeah, we have Amsterdam Fashion Week, but it's shit.
Amsterdam Fashion Week is not big, right?
No. At all, not at all. But you know what the thing is like, what I don't get is like, I get that they go to different countries and then you can find fashion in different places. But maybe we'll see it in later episodes, but I hope that they will do something to be like, this is real Thai fashion. For example, they go to, we can also already make a bridge to the photo shoot. They go to the photo shoot and they're like, we're at a Thai floating market. But then they are mermaids coming from the water. And we're like, huh? Okay, so we're at a Thai floating market. But like, it's a promotion for Thailand. They have a floating market. Yay. But like, make it Thai fashion. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, of course, the first
season...
They
do it actually in Tokyo. Where they had to go to different stores. And they have to dress themselves up. And they're like, that made sense.
Yeah.
Do it
maybe,
here.
But normally they do in the international destinations do like a go see or anything. So maybe they will do that next episode or something.
I hope so.
I guess.
I'm waiting. Yeah. I'm waiting.
Yeah, but I was thinking, in the first season they go to Paris and then they go to Milan. Of course, at the beginning they go to all the real fashion capitals. Now it's of course also something like, it's now part of the show that you have to go abroad. Where else can we go?
But I don't care where they go. But I'm more of like, even like, for example, Thailand. I didn't know that they had that fashion week, for example, or I didn't know anything about Thai fashion, and there is probably a lot.
Yeah.
And especially this show has a lot of viewers and everything, so you could really show something, like really educate people a little bit, and then bring something new. Like there's potential, and it's not being claimed. I am upset.
Do you think they maybe also go to countries where they're like, ooh, we don't have enough viewers there yet. Let's go there to promote the show also to the Thai people.
Yeah, but how?
I mean, I remember when the girls, like in the later season, they go to Amsterdam. And I was already a fan, but I remember that people around me were also like, America's Next Top Model is going to Amsterdam. And Daphne Dekkers is the Dutch presenter of the show. She was a judge. So then all of a sudden, Dutch people were watching it again.
Yeah.
Could be a promotion.
Yeah. I don't know.
They never went to Germany.
Let's put it like this.
Should have gone to Berlin.
I'm upset.
Dennis is upset.
Well, I'm disappointed. I was rooting for you.
Let's go. The prize.
The prize.
I wrote down after they arrive in Bangkok.
Oh, I forgot about the spa treatment.
Immediately they have to go take the spa treatment.
Yeah.
And Furonda is not having it.
No.
Well, actually, none of them are really having it.
No, Furonda and Danielle were both not having it.
Danielle was like throwing in the flowers.
Danielle was like, couldn't care less. And
Joni was respecting the culture.
That the woman was like, no, you have to put the flowers in. And then Danielle was like, when she was gone, okay, ploop.
Yeah.
She just...
Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, it was okay, and Furonda was like massaging with one finger.
Yeah,
like ooh, I don't have an itch, Furonda.
Yeah. But also, I'm like, what kind of prize was it?
Super awkward for the two who won.
Yeah,
I would be like, get out of my way, girls. Let me be massaged by someone real.
Yeah,
they actually. What I do think, this was maybe before the massage. I don't know anymore. They have a nice penthouse where they stay in Bangkok.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Very woody.
Very woody and no windows, almost.
Yeah, but probably...
Yeah, because it's big and long hallways.
No, but probably for the season.
For the what?
It was... Sorry.
For that people cannot see who are in the top 6?
Also, but no, I think it's more of like, because of the shooting, they had to cover up all the windows so that you can't see if it's day or night.
So that they can edit.
There's no... Yeah, exactly like that.
Yeah, and also maybe because they don't want to show the top 6, because there were a few girls... 6? Yeah, because Leslie and Brooke went with them as decoys. Brooke.
Yeah.
And Leslie, the two last eliminated. They
Leslie.
Leslie.
And then they just had time for themselves.
And they also did a shoot to be like that.
Oh.
If people would see them, they would be like, we don't know who is the top 6.
I would have loved to see those pictures, though.
There are pictures. I have them.
I want to see.
There's a shoot
later on. Are you going to remember?
And yeah, for sure, because they are beautiful. I think Brooke and Leslie's picture from... The shoot that will come, you guys, by Nigel Barker. They have good. He made good pictures of those two.
Oh,
even better than some of girls who were still in the top 4 it was.
Okay. Well, talking about Nigel Barker, shall we go to the judging?
No, photo shoot.
Oh, fuck me. Sorry,
but,
I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't write down a lot. They had to be. They went to the Thai floating market, and the girls are going to be the catch of the day, a mermaid, blah blah blah. What I did notice is that Jay Manuel was quite active this day. He was standing up. He was giving direction. He was doing his job.
Well done, Jay.
Yeah,
well done, Jay.
Like you should do every time.
Yeah, and actually now you mentioned, he also gave like good pointers of like, don't do this with your arms. I want to see more of this. I want to see more of this. I don't want to see, like, he was very clear. Like, maybe he had a good coffee. I don't know.
What? Maybe a good coffee?
Yeah, so he was awake.
Like he drank coffee with Jodie. Who was like nauseous before because she drank a lot of coffee. Yeah. Poor Jodie.
But yeah.
Yeah, let's go to judging, I guess.
Yeah.
It was a cool shoot. I mean, I remember it being a cool shoot, but in the end, the pictures, not all of them were that great, but we get to them later.
Now.
Yeah, we'll get to them now. Well, judging.
First up.
Now, first they had to sell themselves at judging.
Yeah, you talk about judging.
And Jade comes up with a lot of words that don't exist. She says that her body is proportionable or something. Like, that's not a word. Jade, hello Jade. And she's contradicting herself like, what you see is what you get. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
Oh, Jade. Yeah, stupid challenge, whatever.
Yeah, but it was also a little bit of like, they had to sell themselves, but like, it wasn't clear that they have to hold a pitch or for how long were they speaking, because they said with Nana you talk too long.
Yeah.
And I'm like, was it short pitch? Because probably if she would have done 2 sentences, it would be like,
we didn't hear anything. Where's your percent? You're a smart girl. You should have showed yourself.
Exactly. Yeah. So it was
the only one they liked was Danielle, actually, of the presenting. They were like, you did good.
Yeah, but
She did, by the way.
I think I have a problem not with Danielle, but like with all the girls of like, they're like, you should present yourself as a model. Look at how they stand.
Yeah, why don't they? How they dress?
Come on, stand straight.
Yeah, but also their outfits. They didn't look like a model.
That was that time, though.
Yeah, but they were and talking about Jade's outfit. Well, I'm like, actually, Jade kind of looks the best out of all of them.
Well, I don't like the thing she does.
Then I had an ugly thing on.
Yeah, but that was also
Furonda going to the club with her glitter outfit.
Yeah. But actually, Furonda, I was like, she was standing straight. She made an effort.
Yeah, does she have a good posture?
Yeah. When she didn't have it before though, but like when she was standing, I was like, yeah, you're standing there. Nana always has a good posture. Yeah. But
Joni, come on, you are so good in pictures.
Don't slouch.
Look like a model in person. Well, I mean, like she looks like a model with her face, but your hair. This is the hair you do when you are 10. But do something with your hair, girl.
But you know what the thing is?
You look beautiful.
As a model, I think if you ever go to go-sees, you should always wear very natural clothing. As in like tight jeans, a t-shirt that's also fitting, or a spaghetti top, which some of the girls did actually.
Yeah, that Joni did that, but lift the ponytail a bit. It's too low.
Or do your hair loose or something, or I don't know. But like present yourself just a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe they were tired. But talking about Joni, yeah, she was the first one, and I loved it.
Oh, Joni, you are so photogenic.
This was I did not agree before, but now I'm like, this was a good picture.
You now understand why she came so far already, right?
No, I don't. But
no.
Oh, but this was a good. Yeah, if she can do this next week again, then I'm convinced.
Joni has a good portfolio, and this is like one of the best ones.
Yes.
Especially when I compare it to other ones, because this one was bam, and I was like, oh, all the pictures are great. I'm like, later on, like, oh, Joni's actually by far the best, in my opinion. She had a good photo.
This photo was good, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Beautiful. With the hands, with the face,
it
with
was
everything.
Just check.
Wow, I love her.
Then we get to Jade. The judges love this one as well. This is a fine photo. It was nice. I have nothing bad to say about it. I do have to... No, then I'm going to say something bad about it. No, it's not bad. I do have to say with Jade, they say like she's softening her face. And I agree. She does that very well. But I also feel like I'm kind of like, I need a little something. I feel like the face right now is becoming a little bit the same. Like with Joni, I'm like, whoa, I didn't see this before, in my opinion. To be fair, I can be blind. But with Jade now, I'm like, I would love to see from her from the next shoot that she surprises me with something, because she hasn't surprised me yet with anything.
Yeah, and what I think is, if you compare Jade with Joni, is that Joni could really connect the face with the body. I think the hand movement of Joni was a bit more elegant.
Yeah.
Something that Danielle also did, by the way, on her photo, but during the shoot. And Jade is a bit more diva-ish. I don't know. Instead of serene and beautiful. Yeah. Like with Jodie, I could really hear like like Little Mermaid. She was really classy.
Yeah. But it was a nice picture.
It was a good photo.
I like it, and it's not a bad thing about this picture, but it's more of like, I would love to see from Jade a little that I'm like, I want to be Jade. I want to be surprised by you.
I want to be surprised. Yeah.
Then we have Nana. I thought it was a bad picture.
Yeah.
I'm like,
her head was a bit tilted up, like hanging here. Yeah, it was not. Yeah.
It's the same thing with Nana as with Jade. I'm missing the surprise. It's not surprising what you do anymore. You know you're beautiful, and you're kind of using that. You're becoming lazy, especially in this picture. And I'm like, you could have pulled off more from this picture.
Yeah, and they were also holding themselves up because the body goes a bit down. Yeah. And then what I loved about Joni is that she went with her face the same direction, so she was like down, and the other one's like trying to get her head up, which makes it look like I'm really cut in a net and I cannot move. Yeah. Only I think Danielle and Joni really extended their face with their body, which made it look so much more elegant.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nana was not a good photo.
No. Then we go to Danielle.
Actually, also not. Like
I thought it was also bad.
Her face was not as
good.
But
the judges loved it.
Yeah, but I loved her body.
No.
And during the shoot, she looked good, but she had a bit of a face like, who farted? Like, she had a bit of a tense face.
It just didn't work for me.
Apparently, Jade was better. I like Jade's photos more than Danielle.
Way more.
Yeah.
Then we go to Sarah.
No.
That was the worst for me. That was the worst.
I think it was a bit like the deer in the headlights. Like,
it's a deer in the headlight. It's the fish mouth a little bit. It's
no intensity.
Yeah, it's just no. Yeah, I for me it was like just bad.
And because I say like Sarah, when you're on it, you're really on it.
Yeah,
but sometimes you lose it. Or like,
pictures.
Is this a picture that is really on it? It's like
very
mediocre.
She said she's like when there were pictures in a roll that she was on it with her face, but then her body wasn't working with it. It wasn't together in some way. But yeah, apparently they see something, but I haven't seen it yet.
And I also don't really see it.
Then we go to Furonda.
I always want to like Furonda's photo, and usually the last few weeks I did, but this week it was...
I liked it, actually. It was like, I would say... my top 3 would be Joni, Jade, Furonda.
Yeah, mine too. Yeah.
And then I'm kind of like doubting between Jade and Furonda, who's like maybe like they're very close together, but they're different. They have different pros.
And I like Jade by far more than Furonda. I think like Joni was on top, and then Jade there underneath that, and then Furonda. But then the other 4 actually were all a bit mwesh. And then Furonda is the best of the worst, in my opinion.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was, and then Danielle. I think... Yeah, well, it's clear that we love Joni, right? This was her week.
Yeah.
But not by the judges.
No,
she was called out 4th.
Yeah. And Danielle was called first, but I'm like... I said this to you as well when we were watching the episode. I was like, I think this is also to be like, good that you close your gap.
Yeah, and they loved her during the judging test, challenge, and they liked her picture more than we did. I mean, I always liked Danielle's photos. Maybe it was also because of the blurriness on the camera, I don't know. But in my head, this picture was better than it looked now. Her face was not as pretty as she used to be. Yeah,
it was just weird.
But she did deserve not to be in the bottom 2 or something.
No.
Like the bottom 2. But actually... I would have said
I thought 2. Danielle and Sarah. No, sorry.
Nana and Sarah.
Me
too. I would have put Nana and Sarah on the bottom 2.
Not Furonda.
Furonda shouldn't have been there.
But I was actually surprised that Nana wasn't the bottom because she did so well the weeks before. And in the end, they eliminate Nana. And then I was like, yeah, it kind of makes sense from the reality perspective because Nana is she has not anything to tell anymore. The boyfriend drama was over.
Furonda, they were like, maybe Furonda can bring something funny to the table.
And also, it's like I think this is with a lot of with different cycles as well. Like from what I've seen, which is not a lot, but that they prefer girls who grow.
Yeah, they want to like the Cinderella story. Like you became there and now you can't there.
And that's what's happening with Furonda.
Or do you think they want to isolate Jade again? That like Jade is a friend. Let's kick the friend out. We want her to be the bitch again.
Could be. But you also notice from Tyra that she's like over Jade. She's like, come on, Jade, grow out of it.
Yeah, but in Jade's defense, she is softening a bit.
Yeah,
she's
she is.
Changing. She's changing. She's evolving.
Jade.
This is the Cinderella story of Jade, yeah.
Oh, can you imagine that maybe in the end I would be like, oh, Jade.
I don't think you will, because it would have happened now.
Well, never say never. We still got 4 more episodes to go.
3 more. Now 3 more. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you don't know how far she will get. Maybe she will be in all 3 of them. You don't know.
We'll see.
Well, we have 5 girls left now. Yeah. Furonda, Danielle.
Who did I say last week that I thought was going to win? I can't remember.
I don't know.
I think it was Nana.
You said Nana a lot of times, but maybe she was already fading to the background. You changed it a lot because 2 weeks ago you said Leslie, and then last week you said why the fuck Leslie?
I think actually the ones I say the next week they're gone. Oh because I said Leslie and then she was gone.
Well,
then I said Nana and then she was gone.
Yeah, but now we have 5 left. Who do you think will be the top 3 out of these 5?
Joni, Danielle, and Furonda.
Okay. And I think that you think that next week will go home Sarah, I guess, because you already thought that she would go home now, right?
I thought Sarah was going to leave this week.
And then you think Jade will be 4th place. So Furonda, Danielle, and Joni will be top 3. And who do you think will win, and who do you want to win?
I don't really care anymore.
You don't care anymore?
Yeah, honestly, I'm not very into... I want someone like... Was it last cycle we had Nick?
Yeah. You want a Nick?
I want a Nick.
You don't have a Nick?
I don't have a Nick. Or I want...
Oh my god, I have a lot of Nicks.
No, like... And who was the cycle before that who won?
Naima.
There
was Naima your Nick, maybe.
Yes,
no? You love Naima.
No, but she wasn't the
Mine
Nick
never wins
because
my Nick never wins.
There was another one. Who was the top three? You had Naima,
Kenya.
Yes, Kenya,
and we also and Kaylin, but that was my Nick. You were not a big
yeah.
Kaylin
No. No, I was a big Naima fan, and then the one before I was a big Eva fan.
Actually, you have a better track record of liking the win. The winner is never my favorite.
Yeah, in this season cycle, everyone's like, oh, well, you were saying like this is the best cycle apparently from the fans.
I should never have said that.
But to me, I miss a Nick, someone where I'm like, damn.
Okay, let me then say this, Dennis, to the listeners and also to you, by not spoiling anything. Maybe people also like it, and me included, is because this cycle, well. I'm not going to spoil you anything because I almost love everyone this season. Yeah. Everyone also loves the winner. And I love the winner. But I love everyone.
Yeah, but then I know who's going to win now. But
no, tell me, who do you think?
I think now then Joni will win.
You'll see.
Yeah, but yeah. This is I don't know. Could be Furonda actually as well.
I just wanted to say, and I'm also always positive about Danielle. Actually, also about Jade. The only one who I'm not really...
No, but Jade is not going to win. Jade is not going to win.
And actually, I also never had a bad thing to say about Sarah. You did.
But Sarah also won't. Like, in the next 2 episodes, Sarah and Jade, they will be gone.
Okay. So then you still don't know who will win.
I know the top 3.
Because all of them, all the others I love.
Ah, yeah. We'll see.
Love all of them.
See. Only one way to find out. See you next week.
Bye-bye. If you enjoy listening to us, you can follow us on Instagram at @ButWhatMakeItFashion. We have a website, and how you get there, you can see that in our Instagram bio. And if you really, really enjoy listening to us, we would love for you to give us a 5-star review. You can even get in contact with us by sending us a message. And how to do that, you can see that in every description of every episode on all podcast platforms. Thank you.